and welcome to, once again, another interview. I'm here with the winner of today's match, Stephen Han Sama Live, and today we're going to be exploring how it is that Stephen lives. Do you like that? That's a nice little joke about your name.
Actually, there's yeah, that joke was made the first time, I think, was when I was 7 years old. Kids trying to learn English for the first time, and the first word they learn is lives, and then they just make that joke.
Oh, sorry for bringing up that childhood trauma. I apologise. Are you familiar with the phenomenon known as Paris syndrome?
Paris syndrome?
It's basically this thing that apparently people, when they visit Paris, they experience this. They expect Paris to be this great place, and when they go there, it's not as good as what they expect, and then they go away from it feeling quite depressed. A lot of people document that they feel like this. I wanted to say, with so many people experiencing this, I wonder what it was like having to live there every day.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't really living in Paris, but
On the suburbs, yeah. In where is it you lived? You lived Noisy-le-Sec at one point, I think, and then you moved to Bailly-Romainville.
That's probably, yeah, that's, I think Noisy-le-Sec, yeah, in the beginning, but I was a baby. I don't really remember.
Yeah, we know.
And then, yeah, Bailly-Romainville. I mean, I've been to Paris a few times, but yeah, I've heard that people didn't really like when they traveled to Paris. They expected more.
We were expecting you to defend your city.
Well, I don't know. I like a lot of good places in Paris, but I haven't been to a lot of places too. Mainly, I've been going to the Chinatown in Paris, but
That's fair enough. And I wanted to ask you, sort of being from Bailly-Romainville, or however you pronounce it, sorry, my French is awful, but as you sat in your bedroom playing in the living room under the watchful guise of your parents as you were younger, the looming shadow of Mickey Mouse, as you lived quite near to Disneyland, dawning over your household, did you ever think that it would be another Mickey that would carry you to further heights?
well, I didn't expect Mickey. I mean, it's like related to Mickey the player. Yeah, it's great to have Mickey, I guess. Actually, you know, I really barely went to Disneyland, even though it's kind of close. I just never felt like going there. Maybe other kids from my school went there multiple times, but for me, you know, I'm staying at home.
It was quite close to your school as well, wasn't it? You went to the Émile du Châtelet.
You know everything.
For a brief time. I think that's where you went. You also, I think maybe we're going to transfer to the Lycée Martin Luther King, but I don't think you ended up going there. Before you dropped out against the advice of your... Huh?
I went there.
Okay. Before you dropped out against the advice of your CPE didn't think it was a good idea, but they specialised, the Émile du Châtelet, in catering and hospitality. I think that was one of the specialities at the school. They teach kids how to do that kind of stuff, go and work in hotels and stuff. There's hotelier is a big thing in Paris or whatever. Do you recognise the irony in being taught that in school when now you spend all of your life being catered for? You know, your every whim met, your arse wiped when you need it. It feels like you can sort of snap your do and have anything brought to you. Do you feel the irony in that?
No, not much. Well, I'm surprised that you got so much info about me. How did you find it all?
Oh, we have to know everything.
What? How?
Oh,
it's not written, though.
We're only just getting to the beginning of it. You know, we talk about sort of that era of life. I mean, after becoming the Parisian suburbs' youngest beauty school dropout, it was time to grease yourself up and really start to get work on the circuit. Your parents often travelled to lands to see you play. I mean, I remember when you were on Millennium, but they noted that when you played a certain land at Bercy, it was quite nice, wasn't it? Because it was a trip down memory lane, because you and your parents and your family are quite frequent attendees of the Paris Masters, which is also in Bercy, the tennis tournament.
How do you know that? Did you interview my family? No, it's I've been to that stadium before, yeah, for sure, to see some tennis match.
And was it difficult? Because in 2009, 2010, 2011, which is when you were 10, 11 and 12 respectively, a French person lost in every finals. It was Gaël Monfils twice in 3 sets and then 2 sets, losing to Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, and then Tsonga as well. Was that a depressing time for you?
Oh my God. Actually, back then I didn't notice that many French people lost in that stadium, but I guess...
You remember now?
I just watched during 1 year. I actually don't remember. Maybe I was too young, but yeah, maybe there's a curse that I can't win in Bercy as a French.
You have like an anti-French mechanism that's existed from childhood. You need to make sure that you don't go and watch the K-Court game. Maybe.
Oh.
I wanted to bring it back to the start of your career with two very important people. There's a guy here, I'll show you this tweet. This is the second tweet that you ever liked in your life by a man named Cyril Core, Devil Monster 832. He says, I wish you luck on Millennium. I hope to see you in the LEC one day, or LCS as it was called that time. He hasn't tweeted since 2016, and as being one of the first people to ever wish you success, is there anything you'd like to say to Cyril if he's out there?
Oh my God. I mean, thank you for believing that I will make to LCS. Like, it's a shame that he doesn't tweet anymore, but
maybe we can find him. Cyril, if you're out there, I mean, you should give him. You should like send him a jersey or something. This is your second ever like tweet.
Actually,
Cyril, if you're out there, we'll get you a jersey.
yeah. If you're out there, I will give you one of my jerseys.
That's one of these jerseys. We got you a good deal, Cyril. Here's another one. This is weird. I found this and I was considering not even including it. I think this is a tweet from 2009 in Indonesian where it says, "Where are you? I met AD Heim. That's how it is." And then it talks about Hans Sammer and look, G2, Hans Sammer, AD Heimerdinger. I think you need to play that at some point. That's what they're asking you.
Okay.
And look, GW, Grievous Wounds. This is in 2009. They predicted you joining G2. G2, Hans Sammer. How crazy is that?
Well, that's pretty crazy. To 2009, like this guy must be a prophet. Like,
I need to speak to him. Mohammed Evan Prayambudi, if you're out there, mate, we want to speak to you. We want to speak to you about what we need to do at Worlds, potentially. I wanted to know what the golden wheat is.
The golden what?
The golden wheat?
What's that?
It's something you liked on Facebook. And we have no idea what it is, and we wanted to find out from you. Les Bless d'Or.
Oh, that's
What is this?
that's my school when I was like from when I was 11 to 14. Yeah, it was my school.
The golden wheat it was called.
The golden.
What does that mean in French?
Actually, yeah, in English it's golden wheat. Yeah, I didn't notice.
Interesting. Very, very cool.
Pretty nice school. I really enjoyed my time there.
Yeah, well, shout out to those guys. You've been annoying your teammates this year by constantly playing the song Shinanoga Iwa by Fuji K's. Why do you keep doing that?
Oh my God, yeah, I clicked it.
Well,
Well,
wasn't Yike?
oh really? Well, I really like that song. I don't know, it just appeared.
I listened to it. I hated it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of bored of it now because I listened to it like 1,000 times, and at some point I think I wanted to listen it just to annoy my jungler actually.
Fair enough. I wanted to show you some real music. I'm wearing Drain Gang merch today. Bladee. I don't know if you know who he is, but I'm going to show you some. I'm going to show you some real music right now, and you can tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
Let's load it up. 1 second. Wi-Fi's not great, so you can give me a second. I wanted to load this up before, but I had to do El Yo-Yo, and it was. Let's see what you think about this. I hope you don't have epilepsy. 'Cause it's...
No.
Taking every day of your life.
If it's a deep, I gotta bite it. If I see weed, I gotta light it. If I get feelings, gotta hide it.
I won't play too much, but I think I'm going to send you some music, and you can have better music taste. Because I think anyone who listens to music like that doesn't deserve. You deserve better. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I could improve your life a lot.
Actually, I listen to mega only game musics like.
It's not good.
No, it's really.
Let's get you on the Drain Gang, mate, and some Yeet and some RX Pappy as well. I wanted to ask you, one of the things we know about you is you insist on watching anime. Quite often you lock yourselves in your room, whether it's watching, a multitude of different things. Do you not think that now you're 24 and sort of an adult, it's time to stop watching children's cartoons?
I kind of stopped already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank God. You've grown up. This is incredible. Europe is saved.
I mean, that was mainly when I was like 15, 16. I was staying in my room like the whole month and just watching anime. Like, I would be able to watch 120 episodes.
Were you one of those kids at school that did the Naruto run through the corridors? Like that. Were you one of those?
Not quite.
Thank God. Thank God for that. That would be horrible.
But I was kind of into anime, like so much into anime. But nowadays I'm just not watching anime as much. But some anime with my teammates to vibe together, because everyone is watching anime in my team. So
That's incredible. I wanted to show you this picture. What do you think this picture means to you?
wait, what is this?
This is a cycling route from where your parents are from in Cambodia. This goes all the way from the town that they're from, all the way through to the major city. So if you ever wanted to go cycling in Cambodia, you could go on this cycling trip. I've given you a nice little trip down, not your history, but your parents' history.
Wait, what's the name? It's the name of the city they were.
Tako, something with a T.
Something.
I have it written down. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
So that's a nice little trip that you could do. I've got one more thing. We're kind of running out of time. You draw a lot. You're an artist.
Yeah.
When Michelangelo was 30, he was drawing the Sistine Chapel.
The what?
The Sistine Chapel. I made you look gullible. He was drawing, crazy, crazy things. You're 24 and all you draw is anime girls. When are you going to get, when are you going to draw some real stuff?
Well, sometimes I draw some. I remember drawing some animals, but I never got to post them. I guess I'm a one.
I want you to draw me like a Greek, almost naked, with my hand out, and I want you to draw me like that. I want you to draw something spectacular.
That's actually it's hard. I'm not good at the anatomy part. Actually, I'm just good.
Well, I'm not asking you to do too much anatomy. Don't worry, mate. That's fine. Anyway, it's been lovely speaking to you. I'm going to check out that Futuroscope theme park that you recommended in 2012 that you went to in Paris. But after that, in any case, we've got to end this interview. So peace out. Lovely speaking to you, mate. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ruddy up. You've got to say that. Ruddy up.
Ready up.
Ruddy.
What?
Yeah, no worries.